Good morning and welcome back to another quad day. I am 24 days out from my second bodybuilding show. As I said, we are hitting quads today, which they look pretty nice right now, very nice and dry. Ideally, with this leg workout, I'm not going to be trying to put on a ton of strength or a ton of size at this point. Just kind of maintain the leg tissue I have. These quad workouts have been really brutal. The last couple ones, I've had trouble finishing them. So, in the depleted state that I am in right now, my low carb state, we're gonna hit a quad workout and see what kind of work we can get done. A pretty day out here at the park. It's a good morning view. Oh, I want to go home. So this is our first set of the day. We've warmed up already. We have 4 or 5 on the bar, and we are shooting for 8 to 12 reps, looking for failure somewhere around that. I took this rep pretty close to failure. Probably harder than I should be training at this point. I think I might have almost injured my back, but I'm really glad I didn't at this point. Just a few more reps, really getting into it. Yeah, I see, like, that's a grinder. I don't need to be doing all that right there. Okay. The ring. Into our second set, we have 365 on the bar for an easy back down. I did not go quite as hard on this set, but we're still pumping the reps away. Now you'll notice that I'm not taking a huge rest in between every single rep. I'm not even locking out my knees, keeping momentum going here, making sure I'm keeping tension on the muscle throughout the whole movement. As I get towards the end of the set, I will take a couple rests just because I'm taxed cardiovascularly, but I always aim to do as many reps as I can do in a row before stopping. And even when I do stop, it's not like one stop. Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, that was better. Probably like 1-2 RIR in that one. Didn't train fully to failure. Fuck. Next up, we have hack squats. Now I realized a couple reps into this first set that this was actually banded, and I was not super happy about that. Band on it. I was wondering why that was so easy. Fucking band on the fucking hack squat. I never understood that. Why are you putting the band set up so that the tension is off at the bottom where you would want all the tension? It's just like counterintuitive. It's just so you put more weight on the machine. Stupid. If you band your exercises to have less tension in the stretched portion, what the fuck are you doing? So this was their first set on hack squats. We got 4 1/4 on there. I really like this hack squat machine, and surprisingly, doing this in the Birkenstocks really gives a great feeling in my quads, so I'm going to keep doing that. But the emphasis here is control. We're not jerking everywhere. We're getting nice deep reps into here. We're really hitting the quad muscle, and we're really focusing on what we're doing. We're not just being an asshole about it. Do I have one more? Nah, but see, I tried, and that's all that matters. They normally do these like Bombalati's classes in here. Not this time, and they're not, and I'm so glad because they're so loud. They're the loudest classes I've experienced in my entire life. It's always the same music. It's crazy. So for our back down sets here, we have 3 1/4. This is similar to all of my other training. The first 2 exercises of the day is only 2 sets. That first set is going to be 8 to 12. The second set is 12 to 16. The idea is that we're trying to achieve failure in those respective rep ranges, working towards the upper end, right? So when we hit 12 reps on that first set, the next week the weight goes up. When we hit 16 reps on that second back down set, the weight goes up the next week. Same idea here. I was shooting for the bottom rep range here. I actually got an extra rep, which I was very pleased about. I really grinded through here. Probably should not be training these to failure, but I have a glitch with legs where I gotta go hard. So I ended up training basically to failure. I mean, not basically, I fell down at the end of this set. But it was fantastic. I love that head rush you get from fully completing a set. Yep. Rocked. For the last quad exercise of the day, we have leg extensions. I believe this is my second to last set. I love leg extensions. I love this machine. It's fantastic. I did see that they have these pads now that you can put over the leg extension pad to increase the range of motion. I thought about getting them, honestly, because it doesn't go deep enough here for you to really get a full stretch on your quads. I mean, I guess I could probably just stick a yoga mat or something like that in there to get a little extra range. And I always go for an extra rep. Oh, yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. And of course, to finish it off, we have calves. Now, I would love to have a standing calf raise machine, but for some reason, this gym that charges $130 a month does not have a standing calf raise machine, so I'm forced to use this leg press as a calf raise. It's fine because it's not the seated one. I mean, like my legs are still straight, so I'm still getting a nice contraction on my calf, still doing it the optimal way, but it's just not quite the same feeling that I get when I do something that's like this standing calf raise machine or a variation of it. But for the meantime, it'll suffice. All right, it is the end of the workout, so that means it's time to check the pump. We're going through our relaxed poses. We have front relaxed here, which is not my favorite pose. I do not think it's very flattering on my physique. We move into side relaxed. These are the mandatory poses for classic physique. So you have to do the front relaxed, then you do the side relaxed, and then you move into back relaxed. Again, not one of my favorites. My back is a big weak point, and I just do not like the way this pose looks. I feel like I look small in it, man. Then we go back to another quarter turn. Side's a little bit better. Yeah, that's a strong pose right there. Still messing with it a little bit to see what angles really give me the best look. Then we move into a front double bicep. Nice little hip shift there. We start with that core flexed, and then we move into a vacuum, working on pushing my elbows a little bit more forward so I can get a better peak. Then we move into side chest. Really like the way my side chest is turning out. I think it looks very solid as long as I don't move around too much. Then I will move. Oh yeah, I want to do a double back bi again. I've actually been liking this a little bit more. I'm surprised, but I do kind of like the way that this looks. It's more like trap and arm dominant of a back pose, so I think it works out for my physique. Then we do move into the ab and thigh here. I think this is solid, but again, my lats are just so small. Start flexed, move into a vacuum. Favorite classic, we got a little teacup pose. I'm a little teacup, short and stout. And then finally, the 3/4 turn, which I'm still working on. That's hard to nail. All right, guys, the workout is done. I'm very tired, even more tired than I was when I woke up this morning. Honestly, it's like 9 a.m. and I just cannot wait to go to bed again. But we're gonna go get a post-workout meal and then get to work for the day.